Акуна Матата, всем, кто смотрит данное видео вместе со мной. С вами Пумба, игрок канала Тимона Пумба и Налы. И мы наконец дошли до Лилиан. Здорово. Я в Эльфинаже вообще. Ну ладно. Ну да. Фига у тебя сиська болы, я просто офигеваю. Зато у нее нормальные доспехи, все прикрыто. Как и должно быть. Ну вот так вот. Ладно. Ладно, ясно. Да? Фига у вас. Вот тут бы так бы уважали. Эльфы вообще классные, грациозные, красивые создания, так что... Чё?
My words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
Да ладно. Да ладно.
Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Много нужно думать, договориться.
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Ну, давайте вот как.
It's very nice and it suits you. Simple, not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage.
Такая,
Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Вот я и думаю.
I'm not sure. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Да. Да.
You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
Ну-ка.
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one else I'd rather spend time with. Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to.
Ну да, есть такое. Изменять мир это...
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
Ну да, давайте.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
Да, вот так.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
Ну вот.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you.
Братаны!
You are our leader and my friend and sometimes I think that maybe it could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
А, Барт. О, слушайте, у меня Лютик Барт, ты тут, ну, он лютень. Лютень. Это как есть студень, а есть лютень. А, да.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
Да ладно.
Oh, why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
Ну-ка. Прекрасно, просто охренительно.
Well, that settles it then.
Замечательно.
The stars are out.
А. Да.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down
Ну,
here,
единственное дело в том, что
they will
если
shine eternally,
будут постоянно тучи,
their
то...
light undimmed. There is
Звезды,
a
да?
story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Нет, не знаю. Я вообще ни хрена не знаю. Я, блин, 50 серий играю всего лишь. Ни хрена я тут не знаю. В том-то и дело. Ни хрена не пишут за 50 серий. Вся правда. А, не нажалась, господи.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born.
Ой, да меня вот это бесит, прям реально бесит. Обычно меня никогда ничего не бесит, вот напрягает вещи. Вот это, ты аристократка, а он, блин, обычный и смертный. И нельзя так ведь, блин, ты живешь вечно.
Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world.
Так сказать.
So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and
В общем,
lifted
суть в
her
том,
high
что
into
любовь
the
не
heavens,
имеет
where
границ,
she
не
became a
имеет
star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's
рас
soldier love,
и половой
and there he
принадлежности. Вот
dwells,
так вот.
across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears,
Любовь есть любовь.
cried for her lost love.
Ты либо открылся,
They say
либо
that
нет.
when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited
И
with
неважно,
her
богатый,
soldier.
бедный, черный, белый, блядь, мужик, женщина, там, я не знаю, узкий глаз, широкие глаза, вообще насрать. Единственное, нельзя любить детей до 18. Но это ненормально. Ну, в смысле, любить можно, но в смысле, заниматься чем-то большим, надо дождаться, чтобы все-таки половое созревание прошло, и человек действительно осознал, что действительно любит, хотя 18 лет еще не особо понимаешь. Ну, хотя нет, бывает, понимаешь, если человек... Ну, дамы понимают точно. Девушки там уже с 14 могут понимать что-то такое, что парни еще нет. Вот, не в обиду нам, просто мы дети, и я вот до сих пор еще ребенок, мне 44, а я тут, господи, как дитя малое.
This story is one of my favorites.
В
A
общем,
tale of a
рассказываю.
love
В
so
общем,
great
и
and
суть в том,
so
что
enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to
и нельзя
action.
любить трупов.
Sometimes I
Тоже
ask
ненормально
myself,
это. И
does such
животных.
love exist?
В общем,
Can it exist?
да, вот так вот.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Да ладно.
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Я такие мысли говорил и забыл, о чем ты, Лилиана,
I
сбила
need to
меня.
know what's going on between you and Zevran. You said what happened between you two was nothing, but it's gone further, hasn't it?
Нет.
I've seen the knowing glances he shoots at you. What's all that about?
Ты что, ревнуешь?
I don't know if I can trust you, if I can trust the things you've said to me. What am I to you?
Да вы слышите?
And Zevran? What's he to you?
Если выбирать так,
You're
тогда...
very special to me. But if you don't feel the same,
Это что за подстава? Слышь, я вообще третью серию просто болтаю, тут такая херня прилетает.
I am sorry I had to force this on you. I couldn't stand by any longer wondering if I
Да
meant
ты,
anything.
слышь, ты... Ну ладно.
And I believe you when you say that. We should talk later.
Ладно. Зевран не одобряет. Слышь, Зевран, ты сам сказал, примешь любое мое решение. Ты охерел, ты просто, типа, пришло, ушло. А теперь ты... Что за херня?
I'm here for you.
Надо поговорить.
Of course.
Да, ну-ка.
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do?
Я не знаю.
We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
Нет. Да.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
Да, я с удовольствием. Да.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
Да. Отлично.
I'm here for you.
Чё там? Ну-ка.
Of course. Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
Ну ладно.
Really? You think so? You're so sweet. I'm here for you.
Так.
Of course. Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should
Давай,
be able to
говори.
benefit from them, I
Рассказывай.
think.
А, ты уже все рассказывала. Ну все тогда. Все, давай. Все, спасибо. Ну давайте подойдем к Зеврану. Чего уж там. А чего он ушел? Ну что ты обиделся-то?
I take it you have found another more compatible with your tastes. No, there is no need to deny it. I do not mind. Such is how it goes, yes?
Ну.
Ah, don't be my sweet lady. I never asked you for anything, did I?
Ну так-то да, и что
So
ты
I am
обиделся?
forced to ask, if we are not to be lovers, are we at least to be friends?
О. Да.
Good. Nothing would please me more. Some friendships are worth pursuing.
Отлично. Да ты охерел, блядь, ты... Слышь, мы с тобой сейчас нормально говорили. Ты, блядь, чё вообще?
I'm here for you.
Ну все, надо. Да ты...
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you? I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
Ну-ка, давай ты.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going.
Не знаю.
Liana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see
Ты
her
на что
hurt.
намекаешь? На.
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
Да.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person, who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all
И это
else.
нормально.
A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do? Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Да, вот так вот.
If you insist, I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Давай бейте еще. Кинь битку, чего нет-то. Ну-ка, Алистер, что ты скажешь?
Something on your mind?
Неважно, слава богу. Алистер нормальный, не докапывается.
I'm here for you.
Отлично. Все, забудь. Привет.
You called.
Нет. Идем.
As you wish.
Все, погнали. Я чуть не нажал, тебе стоит уйти, серьезно. Случайно чуть не нажал. Мориган, здорово.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Да. Ну-ка, давай-ка.
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
А чё? А почему нет?
I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall.
А, ну
This
ладно.
may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough.
Ладно,
I promise nothing.
хорошо. Понял?
I await your command.
Ну-ка, давай-ка.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, it was to the
Прифига себе.
trees.
Я же говорю, все живое, все понимает. Только надо найти подход. Да.
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long.
Это хитный взгляд, я
I
обожаю его.
recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
И? Ну?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
А. Да.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning.
Понятно, вот.
Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Ну-ка.
They did indeed. To
Отлично.
return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be.
Что-то у всех
I
какая-то
find
сложная жизнь.
myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Прекрасно. Так, ладно.
I await your command.
Давай.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Нет, что-то некрасиво так. Некрасиво так говорить. Ладно, наконец-то что? Мы можем выдвигаться вперед. Выдвигаться в путь. Да? По-любому. Наша задача двигаться дальше. С Мориган самый короткий диалог получился. Так, Морика. Нет, стоп, не ты. Алька, Морика, Лилька. Погнали. My favorite team. Мы идем. Окраина леса без селян? Нет, мы не идем туда. Землебанна Лорена. Сулкеров перевал. Ну давайте мы пойдем вот сюда. Я думаю, в какой-то из желтых, по порядку будем выполнять миссии желтые, а потом уже пойдем по квестам дальше. Поэтому давайте Сулкеров перевал. Я не знаю, что нас там ждет. Просто посмотрим. Потому что желтые, как я помню, это дополнительный контент вроде. Который куплен или же не он. Ну, я не помню, честно, врать не буду. Но вроде он. Сейчас посмотрим. Здорово. Вот так сразу. Так, ну что тут получили? Здрасте. Погоди! Порождение тьмы? Стоп, музыка порождения тьмы. Где они тут? Я по костру бегаю. Блин, я даже не бегаю, я летаю просто. Ну давайте подойдем к нему. Больше нечего, да? Опа, слышь? Что ты запрятал-то? Я думаю, что-то моргает. Тут я бегу с мыслью, что-то сюда надо. Теперь я забрел. Ну-ка.
Waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. Freezing. Oh, I suppose you meant why am I out here? As in this part of the country. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Я не знаю, кто ты. Так, да.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you
Давай, чего?
Consider helping a fellow out?
В чем? Давай.
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada.
Так.
It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Да. Ну-ка, да.
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one. Yes?
Ну-ка, дайте.
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles.
Да.
He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
Ну-ка, в чем подох?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it?
Ну, давай.
The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn.
Порождение тьмы это как раз для меня.
That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely. Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Ну-ка.
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Ну да, давай.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map.
Давай, отмечай.
Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Так.
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Хорошо. Шикарно. Шикарно. Давайте вот на этой ноте поиска голема мы закончим, потому что наконец-то мы идем на миссию с големами. Ух ты ж, ёпта, прокачать еще много кого надо. В общем, до новых встреч. Я как раз прокачаюсь, что не прокачаю. В общем, всего хорошего, удачи. Пока.